What's up, guys? Francis here, Magic Mist, and I would like to announce that Pioneer4U has put the update on the website for the ipv4. I don't know if anybody follows Twisted420. I do follow him and his YouTube channel. It wasn't on his YouTube channel, but my friend, my coworker, Jason posted or tagged me in the post of Twisted420 that said, "This is shitty. These guys put out a new mod instead of upgrading the previous one." And I had seen some posts. Again, Jason sent me a link to somebody's blog that said that they spoke with somebody at Pioneer4U, and it was supposed to be honored before July 10th. Well, July 10th came around, no update. July 11th, I messaged them. Still haven't heard anything back, but I did notice that after yesterday, when Twisted420 made that post, and there were, I don't know, I think the last time I looked, there was like 500 and some odd comments. They must have caught wind of that, because overnight, literally, they posted the update on their website. So I'm going to attempt right now to do this and see what happens. So I'm going to pioneer4u.com, and oops, and their website's really not the best, so it does this frequently. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Let me flip. Hang on. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to, I'll just do it like this. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to download. And again, Pioneer4U's website, not the best. Okay, here it is, right here. Now, we're going to need this piece of software right here to do this. So we're going to download this. Okay, that says for the... It says right here that this is the software, the upgrade software. And then it talks about the ipv4 Li right here, but it also talks about the upgrade for this right here. So I'm going to download this as well. It's right here next to it. Oh, I guess that wasn't a download link, so they didn't really explain that. But let's go ahead and go here, and let's hit that. There we go. Okay, so it's downloading both of these files right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you right here while that works that I can turn this all the way up. Oops. And it'll go to 100 watts. Then, if I put this in, I just turned it off. That's one of the things I hate about this, is that if you forget which button you have to press when you go into the menu system, it'll turn it off. Okay, mode, power, I'm going into joule mode, unit Fahrenheit, yes, temp 570, whatever, yes, exit on. Then you have to hit this other button. So there you can see there it's 50 joules, and if I try to increase that power rating, that joule rating, it's not going to go any higher. See, this is, I've gone into the presets, but I can go up to 50 joules and it stops. So here we are with this file right here. And I'm going to hit run. It's preparing to install. Yeah, this is an old computer. I do not accept. No, I accept. I guess that's weird. Okay. Yes. Next. Okay, it says this may take several minutes. Yes, allow. There it goes. All right, now I read in a forum about somebody doing the 3LI update that their download file didn't have the SXI file extension, so they had to rename it to get it to work. This one, it does say it has a file extension of .SXI, so I think that'll be okay. So let's see here. It's still installing. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a USB cable. Shall return. Okay, the SXI setup has completed its process, so I will click finish. And then the software installs itself on desktop right up here. I'm going to open that up. Yes. Okay, now at this time, I'm going to connect. From what I understand, what needs to happen is I need to take my mod. I need to take the batteries out of my mod. At least this is what the case was with the 3LI. I don't know if it's going to work for this. Okay. Plug my USB cable into my computer. Plug the other end of my cable into my mod. Okay. And then it says USB device not recognized. So I'm not sure exactly. If I click on this, what's going to happen? USB is not recognized. Okay, it says try reconnecting the device. I'm just going to hit close. Okay. Device driver was not installed. Click for details. Okay, so I don't know. I'm going to try clicking on this connection thing right here and hit install driver. That's what I was looking for. So, okay. It says 0 devices were found. Let's try disconnecting it. Plugging it back in. Not recognized. Close. Huh. Okay. Well, let's try connect. Device not found. Doesn't give me an option here to do anything. Huh. Windows 7. I wonder. Let's take a look. This is not my computer. Okay, so I switched the USB cable out, which once again proves my theory that USB cables are not all created equally. As soon as I switched it out, it saw the device. Now I'm waiting because this computer is an old computer. But, you know, it really should be sufficient here. However, I'm getting this not responding. But I switched the cable out and immediately saw the device. It tried to install the software and drivers for the device, but was not successful. So, I'm assuming that's why we have this piece of software, and it says right there, SXI driver installer setup. I click this. This thing's running pretty slow. Okay, so after the computer worked out, it's a little weird. It's like this computer's like it's smoking pot or something. It's like, wait, what did you need me to do? Hold up, I'm still doing that. So anyways, here I get this, okay? It does recognize the device. It says SX330V4S, and it allows me to install driver. At least I think that's what's going to happen once I click that. No, not responding. I recommend using an up-to-date computer for this. Alright guys, after some time it said the driver was installed successfully. Now, it gave me all kinds of crazy messages in between that were like, installation process may take a while. Okay, and then it said, it can take up to 5 minutes. And then I was like, okay. And then it said, your program may need to reboot. If so, watch for extra pop-up window. It kept giving me all these messages, so that was kind of weird, but okay. Apparently the driver was installed successfully. Okay. So I close that, and then I have this screen, and it says, you know, that it's installed. So now I'm going to connect. Device connected, it says. Okay. So now I'm going to click return. If I can get the thing to. Okay, you have to. All right. Now I'm going to click upgrade. Click open file. Okay, now when I clicked open file, it brings up this window to search for the file. It's in the downloads is where it put it. So I'm going to choose that file. It says file opened. Okay. Now I'm going to click upgrade. And there it goes. It's upgrading. And it says upgrade finished. Let's put some batteries in it and see, why don't we? I need to rewrap these. They're getting a little shabby. A little shaggy. Okay, this battery cover back on. Let's turn this battery on. Alright, let's see. There it goes. I don't know why that was so difficult. It's been doing nothing. Okay. ipv4. Okay. Again, turned it off accidentally. One wrong button press. So I'm going to go in the menu and I'm going to put it from Joule to power mode. And it's 100 watts. Oh! I scrolled down and I scrolled up and there it is. Bam! 120 watts. Ta-dow! Up in this mofo. Alright, now let's try it in power mode. It's supposed to upgrade it to 100 joules. It's also supposed to support titanium. I don't have any titanium right now. But if I did, I'd try it. So I'm going to take an RDA. I have a nickel build in here. Okay. Alright. Oh. Power to Joule mode. Unit Fahrenheit. Temperature 571 degrees. Okay. The temperature, the top temperature is still 572 degrees. Okay. Oh, look at that. New feature. Coil select. Ni200 or titanium. Pretty sweet. So I'm going to choose the nickel. And I'm going to exit. Now, is it going to allow me to go past 50 joules? We shall see. No, it is stopping at 50 joules. So perhaps there'll be another update that allows it to operate past 50 joules. It was supposed to be 100 joules. But it's vaping nice. I mean, it's not any different than it was in temp control mode. So basically what we have here is an upgrade for titanium support and 20 more watts in Kenthal mode. Which was kind of nice, but yeah, no, they did not upgrade to 100 joules as they stated they were going to do. So maybe there'll be another update released in the future. For now, though, I guess that's it. And good luck, guys. It wasn't that difficult. It should be easier on a newer computer. This is the shop computer that I'm using. It was just used for browsing and ordering and stuff like that. So there's nothing real intense happening with it. It did work. It does say test. It says IPv4 120 test. So that gives me the impression that there'll be another update coming out soon, and we can try to use that one, and maybe we'll have more power in temp control, because that's really what I'm after, is more power in temp control mode. So this update doesn't really do much for me except for support titanium, which I don't have any titanium wire or coils, but I will be getting some spider silk sometime in the near future, because now I have a device that operates titanium. To my understanding, the Snow Wolf does it as well, but I have not tried that yet. So anyways, guys, there's the upgrade process for the IPv4. Thanks, Twisted, for causing all the ruckus, man, and we'll see you later, guys.